What's good, guys? It's your boy, the Ryukin, and I'm making this video, how to be an FGC streamer going into 2025. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and yeah, I guess today is the day because my bi-weeklies got canceled, so I'm chilling. So I was like, why not make a video? Be productive today. So yeah, first off, I love this community. This community is one of the best things that happened to me in my life, and I love it. People are awesome. People are great. So I just want to help spread knowledge from what I have thus far. Not saying I'm a big streamer at all, which I'm not. I'm not a big streamer at all, but I do have a somewhat very small following, and I will help anyone get to where I'm at right now. If they want to take my approach to this lesson, they can take note right now. So yeah, okay, so number one, skill level straight off the bat. FGC, gonna be real, everyone's there to have fun, but to watch content, most people, there's different routes, but your skill level, you need to know what you're doing somewhat, some way, and that's how you grab some attention off bat, like just like that. Or you can be entertaining, but even at that aspect, you still have to know what you're doing, know how to perform special moves, know how to play neutral, super moves, all that good stuff, So yeah, you need to practice your stuff and get good. You have to be willing to learn, because you got to get washed to get good. Yeah, so it's a process, and it is what it is. You got to be willing to learn if you want to get your skill level good and get better at the game, whatever game will be you're choosing. And yeah, so another thing is what I want to talk about is influence. So yes, getting good or whatever, in that aspect, you'll gain influence within a community. So you don't have to be like good, like absolutely winning majors, all that good shit, to grab to get influence. You know what I mean? You just have to be putting in work, and people will notice when you're putting in work. That's just what it is. You put in work and people see it, and then it just the grind just continues that way, and you just keep going. And from that point, so you get influence, and that helps just networking in a sense, in a way. And with all the tools you have nowadays in 2024 in fighting games, you can definitely see who has influence and who doesn't, and you just go off that. Next thing is rival. I believe everyone should have a rival in one sense or another, to help you see where your skill level is going, and it's just fun to have a rival, somebody you can compare your skills to, whether they come from being a tournament demon, or they're just a friend you play fighting games with for years, or it's just somebody, it's a matchup you enjoy or a matchup you don't enjoy. Just find a rival to compare your skill level, and your growth is always awesome to do. And yeah, I think people should do rivals a little bit more. Rivals is cool to have. I have plenty in my day, and they're awesome, good and bad. Never had I would say beef, but I have rivals. It's cool to have them. And the next thing we got here is locals and majors. So the way a great way to get better at fighting games is to go to your closest locals and majors if you're able to, if you have any. So yeah, if you're able to do like to go there, whether you're the best player or you'll be the worst player, you always find some type of growth going, because you can, you can always learn one way or another. And like, so if you're the worst player, you go there and you learn and you get better, fighting good players. If you're the best player, like one of the best players there, then you stand there and you represent the community, and you influence other people to come. And oh, what's up, champ? Yeah, I'm making a video right now. Yeah, I'm almost halfway through it. It hasn't been that much, but it's a short vid. Thanks for coming out, bro. All right, so where was I? All right, so yeah, just if you're the best player, you make influence on other players, and who knows, one day that influence can cause another player to be better than you. So you never know. FGC is a beautiful thing. You never know what can happen. It can go anywhere at any time in tournament. That's just how it is. So yeah, if you have locals and majors that you're able to go to, you have the money. It's very expensive, I know, especially like everything else in this day and age. But yeah, if you're able to make it out there, you should go. And if you want to pursue a streaming like FGC wise, because you just gain influence just meeting out people, networking, and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I just always say support your locals. I actually host tournaments at my locals, and I do like mystery tournaments, and I stream like everything my locals play for the most part. A Street Fighter tournament? I don't know, Brandon. I don't know, bro. Not a Victory Point. There's no tournaments. Not that I know about. But yeah, you always go to your locals, and just support your community, because you never know what can happen, man. Like, there's some communities we didn't even know about, like Tekken. I think it was the Pakistan community. Like, there's just a whole bunch of killers there, but one made it out of Arslan Ash. He like just made it out of that mold because he's able to travel. And then the best player Nee went over there, and he just noticed like there's just so many killers over there. So it's just like you just never know like what can happen. Just always support your community if you love your fighting games and stuff. Never hurts. Alright, so number 2, networking. Alright, so next thing about networking is like the most important thing about streaming. Actually, that is the most powerful tool you can do. And yeah, so one thing, I guess the first thing coming off locals and majors is that you should go to your locals and majors to network for your stream. That is a awesome way to do. You actually meet people and build connections that way. And if you're cool to them and not being all toxic, people will eventually come out, whatever. You say what's up to you, you know what I mean? Show love, and people usually show love back. Show toxicity, people show toxicity back. That's usually how it goes. So yeah, just go out there, put your name out there, do the best that you can, be cool to people. Alright, next to that is put Twitch in your name, in whatever your tag is. Not saying you have to do that at your local and majors, but you should do it online. Some people say it's cringe. Some people say you look like an asshole. It doesn't matter. You're not there to please the people who want to be negative. You're there to make, your stream better, and for people who want to join it and join your journey for you. You know what I mean? So just like, yeah, don't put it in your name, man. You're trying to get your name out there any way you can. Unless you already starting off, like you already have a name from something, like you already have a big name from just being a big player, or you're coming from another area that you already have a following. Other than that, no. You need to put your name in your tag, with like your online tag, whether it's your CFN or your Tekken tag, whatever it is. Put your Twitch in the name, bro. No one's looking for you. You have to put your name out there. That's just what it is. So yeah, put your Twitch in your name. I can't stress that enough. People always say you look some type of way, whatever. There's a lot of negativity out there, but you're not there to please them. You're not. So yeah, put your Twitch in your name. Okay, yeah. Next is visiting and helping other channels. So, you should visit and help other channels. And I say visit, I would say you don't have to like stay there for like, you know what I mean, ever or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like from beginning to end or nothing like that. You can just go say hi sometime, or you can just stay there for like a good 5 to 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like just go say what's up to somebody. Just like it makes you feel good when someone comes to see your stream, it makes them feel good, and they appreciate that. And then from time to time, people will come and say what's up to you. You know what I mean? There's been times where I go to somebody's stream, and it's been like it was like 2-3 years later, they come to my stream, and I'm like, you remember me? And like, yeah, you know what I mean? So you never know what impact you have on people going to the stream. And you can also help other people stream by like hosting / rating other streams when you have a good number. I usually don't raid like if I don't have a lot of people watching my stream. I usually raid after online tournaments I host, or actually any tournaments that I'm streaming in general, if there's people watching it. But yeah, and that also makes people feel good. But know who you're rating and streaming to exactly. If you have like a 15 viewership stream, like, and you want to raid somebody, don't raid somebody who has 1,000, 2,000 people watching their stream. Maybe they'll appreciate it, but they're not going to appreciate like the person who has 2 people watching their stream. You know what I mean? So just know, like, level your raids with the people who will appreciate it at their level. You know what I mean? There's levels to this stuff, man. So like, you just have to know who you're raiding to. You know what I mean? Or hosting, whatever you're doing. Just calculate it and know like who needs what. You know what I mean? Who appreciate it more. Like, you know what I mean? So like, there's a guy named Diaphone. I would probably only had like 10 people watching my stream at that time, if any. Like it was probably like around like 9. Like, please, oh my god, that name. Yo, welcome to the Battle Hub, y'all. Alright, but yeah, Diaphone. He rated me with like, I think it was like 400 people, whatever. So I the highest number I got on my own wasn't nowhere near that. So you know, I greatly appreciated that. So just know who you raid to, you know what I mean? Yeah. So just do what I just said, I guess, if you want to follow what I'm saying. Alright. So next is host tournaments / events. If you can, I can't stress this enough about going to your locals. Okay, so if you want to be a streamer, if no one is streaming at your locals, you become that streamer, bro. If you can put aside time and you have the money, the equipment, your job is laying, whatever, if you can make it happen, then make it happen. Support your locals. Okay, sorry. So lost train of thought. Yeah, but support your locals. If you can host tournaments, host like mystery tournaments, host the biggest games that most people come for. Just do whatever you want to do to help expose your community, and just get, you know, that name out there. What else can I say? I'm trying to think about. Yeah, I said, well, I guess I don't. Alright, well, I guess one thing I can say is that ever since I started hosting tournaments, it's been better for my stream. I gained a little bit of a following before I started hosting tournaments, but hosting tournaments definitely helped my channel. I'm still on the journey, not saying my my channel is big at all, because it definitely ain't, like I said at the beginning of this video, not big at all, but it's something, you know. That's what I should say. Discord. If you host tournaments and events, you should do it on Discord. Discord is a great way to build a community. You get to actually interact with people off stream, so it gets them more of a way to get to know you. You know what I mean? And get to know you in a sense. Just more of a connection. And building a connection is everything about streaming, man. Like, that is what it is. You can be good all you want in a game. You can be grandmaster, whatever you want to be in a game. But if you're not, you know, if you're not, let's say, if you're not networking or just being good to people, then it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be cool. Third thing, number 3, last thing actually, is your health and personal life. Never lose yourself in the sauce. Never get lost in the sauce, I should say. Your health and personal life is actually the most important thing. So make sure you take care of yourself, do whatever you have to do, be active, whatever you got to do to just make sure your health is, like, you know, being taken care of. Because, you know, that's what you should do. Next thing is make time for loved ones. If, you know, streaming does take up a lot of time, it can take up a lot of time, but it doesn't have to take your life away. Never get too lost where you're not giving time to your loved ones. Make sure you take care of your loved ones as well, and make sure they're good, you know, because if something happened to them and you're over here playing video games and you could have helped, then you really might regret that. So just take care of your loved ones. You know, you never know when you're going to lose people or anything could happen. So, you know, take time for them. And yeah, I guess the last thing is positivity and negativity. Okay, so I believe there's 2 paths, and these paths is what people choose in streaming overall in life. Positivity is a path and negativity is a path, and I would say taking the best way. Alright. So the best way I can explain this is, if you take a positive path, it might be boring in all that sense. You know, people see the good person. No one really pays attention to them. But if you go to the negative side, certain figures in FGC, you know, I'm not gonna say any names, but they get all their attention off negativity, and they get their attention quicker because it's negativity. You know, it's a more strong emotion to be seen when people are showing negativity, just being, you know, in that way. So there's 2 ways you can take this path. You can be negative in the community, and you will get attention off that. Yes, you will. And you may or may not like it. Who knows? But if you choose that path, just know you get what you ask for. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for the positivity. Usually people, if you're positive, then people are going to act positive towards you. So yeah, those are the 2 paths you can take, and it's up to you. And I guess that's the end of the video. So yeah, people, this is the things I came up with. I didn't expect the video to actually take this long, but yeah, that's it. I'm out, and take care of yourself and each other, like Jerry Springer says, y'all. Peace. And